Yep. Turns out triple item GP2 with triple upgrades, pretty strong. Pretty strong. So Shaq and Kobe not performing well in game number 3. Turns out that the items were not in Socks's favor there, but congrats to H2 for taking this one. He's climbing up there. H2's been scaling, went fast 8th into a second and then a first. My gosh, I don't know if we've seen someone scale that hard in a fight night in a while, but he is all of a sudden only 4 points behind Gunmay. H2 making it happen here, at least trying to. Xeno, though, 18 points. Solid performances, couple of thirds. Jose, though, as well, 17 points. I believe all of them are within reach of winning. Potentially Sox actually as well, depending on these scores. So we have a tight race for
Yeah.
first place here.
In a pretty crazy turn of events, Sox can get first. He's definitely in contention for the top 4. But yeah, it's really the doors have been blown wide open. Gunmay only getting 6th in that last round has really shrunk his lead by quite a large margin. And H2 is knocking.
Yeah, no, definitely. He's not gonna. He's close. I wonder if he can make it work. I'm not sure. I do have confidence in H2's ability as a player. Obviously, he's a very good player. He's played a few very different compositions. I wonder if that flexibility will come to bite H2 or help him. Generally, if you're able to be that flexible, it is a good thing. You just have to make the right decisions. And H2, being an intelligent player, I would lean towards the fact that he's able to make those right decisions. So I think that he's going to have a good placement here in game number 4.
Yeah, and
Just
if
be
you want
loaded to it.
H2's perspective or any of the perspectives in general, including the casting stream, you can find them all together over on juked.gg, one of our partners for tonight and for fight night in general. Amazing service where you can find all of your esports action as we load up onto a non-galaxy once again.
Gunmay a tier.
And
He's trying
Gunmay
to come
finds
back
it.
to it. Sucks. Doesn't know what he wants there at the end. Ended up taking a belt over the cloak. Gunmay wins that carousel, and I think that's going to be very telling of the direction that he wants to go here.
Ball is life, says
Ball is
Gunmay.
life. Ball is
And
life.
he picks up the tier once more.
Oh man. H2 starting off with a rod. I'm so curious. Like H2, we have seen him be so flexible. As I was just saying, I just wonder what route he's going to go to here. I guess it depends on what he hits, what items he gets. Finds a Cassidon off of that orb. A sword there as well. Looks like there's some typing going on in chat there. Can't quite see what it is, but players conversing, probably memeing around like they usually do.
Yep, usually so. Tends to be the case. It's a couple items here already for
Yeah,
Relic.
Relic had a rough last couple of games. See if we can bring it back. He had a solid game number 1, got 4th. I believe then got 7th and 8th there. Has red buff or a GA perhaps. Probably won't make that into a Zeke's out of all those items there. We wait patiently for what the neutrals will bring, and it is a bow. Giant Slayer red buff. That spells Brawler Blasters. Just needs to find some Brawlers Blasters.
Find the brawlers and the blasters. Currently, he has neither brawl nor blast.
One Malphite. But yeah, that's all the
Well,
brawl he
yeah,
has.
all the brawl.
All the
All the
brawl.
brawl included is
None
the
the
single
blast.
Malphite.
I guess it could be Rebels as well. You could just go Jinx with those items and go some Rebels. We know what player will be looking for Rebels though, and that is Gunmay. I would imagine. Doublezzzz here, pick up a Blitzcrank. There's a brawl. Another item as well. Oh,
And there's a
just
blast.
kidding. There's a blast. So Doubles here. Oh, there's more blast. Okay. Looking at not Gunmay, excuse me. Looking at Double's perspective position that he's in here. He has a couple brawlers, a Lucian, some cybernetics, only 2 though, not the Fiora or the Vi. And has a belt and a bow. I think if Doublezzzz is able to get either red buff or like a Giant Slayer or Last Whisper here, he might commit to that Brawler Blaster route. And I think that's gonna be a good route to go for. Okay, Relic does slam both those items, Giant Slayer red buff, so Relic can be looking for them as well. Not gonna be winning this round though, because Doublezzzz is way too tanky of a board. A lot of brawl. No blast yet, but a lot of brawl.
Yeah, a lot of the brawl, not so much blast, but plenty. Enough brawl to be able to take this one pretty easily for doubles. Relic going to take a little bit of damage there.
Yep, taking 6 damage. H2 taking 8 damage there, actually, dropping a 92. Faced someone who went to level 4 and did not kill a single unit there, is what that one means. Gunmay. Couple of Malphites. Has a vest and a cloak. Doesn't have the Seraphs quite yet. Just putting in 3 herbals right now. And I think he's selling for econ here. Yeah, he is. Smart play by Gunmay. Wants to make the econ to be able to roll for those zigs and those Malphites later on. Doesn't really care if he loses these initial rounds. He did that before, and it was perfectly fine in game number 2. Xeno slaying that Bramble. Really, really good. As we know, Xeno will be mech. Mech gaming again. Kind of a one trick, but it's working out decently well. Couple of top 4 finishes so far. I will take that round against Gunmay as well. Of course, Gunmay not that strong. Is okay with taking losses. Relic taking a lot of losses too, though.
We'll have to wait a couple more rounds before we see Gunmay really start to roll down and play a lot more aggressively, kind of full court press onto picking up that composition, trying to find the Ziggs and the Malphite. But until then, he's going to be happy to eat a couple losses, lose a little bit, and try and get a little bit of extra econ from the loss streak.
Xeno actually won that last round, yeah. It's not going to be great for him, I don't think, because the tier 1 Poppy, the Bramble, and Vanguards, I mean, it's like kind of strong, but I wonder if it'll be strong enough. Go against Jose here. Jose has slammed a Rageblade Lucian, maybe looking for a kill again here. And hey, maybe it's strong enough to beat Xeno? I don't know. The Bramble, though, doing work. Lucian taking some damage, getting sniped. Oh, no. Actually dashing.
Ooh, the juke.
Yeah. Xeno is losing,
the
though.
reverse Mr. President coming out there.
He said, "Wait, no, I don't want that one." Dashes in front of a teammate. An unsuspecting Jace falls on the battlefield there.
The accidental Secret Service jumping in front of that bullet for him.
Yeah, Relic, I think, found the Lucian. So has started blasting as well as brawling. Well, the brawl's on the bench, I guess, but cybernetics and blasting. Relic picking up a glove. Beats out H2 for the 50-50 to pick first in the carousel. Unfortunate for H2, but H2 still gets a 3-cost vest.
Yeah,
Not going to be too bad there.
Gunmay, grabbing yet another tier. Ready to go for his Shaq and Kobe composition.
Yep, that's going to be a Seraphs already. See if he's able to pick up 2 more tiers as the game goes on. Shouldn't be too difficult. Tiers weren't contested previously on previous patches until people were trying to go Mana Printer. But now that Mana Printer was nerfed, people won't be trying to really contest tiers unless they're also going for a, Shaq and a Kobe build there. Which means Gunmay will probably be able to get a couple more tiers relatively easily. Relic having a couple Malphites there. Still just sticking with those cybernetics. Lucian in the back, though, will be vulnerable to any Blitzcranks. Will not see a Blitzcrank here on the side of Itzyaboybeasty, though. Beastie going for that red buff and the last whisper. Solid items there. I mean, a lot of people have Brawler Blaster kind of starts for items here. In fact, Beastie leveled up and was rewarded. Relic choosing the econ. A little bit greedy there, actually. See if it works out for him there, though. Generally, people would level up on that round, especially trying to, not hyper roll, preserve HP. Very, very important.
Yep, gonna be down to 80 near the bottom of the pack pretty early on, but Gunmay
Yeah,
all the way at the bottom, 74 HP, no Ziggs, but has a Poppy kind of item carrier in so far. Looks like it just has the Seraph on it as well as a vest. But to have 0 Ziggs at this point is a little bit worrying.
definitely concerning. Putting in a couple of vanguards as opposed to the rebels, so not going to do too much. H2, GA Ionic. That's gonna be a strong poppy to begin with.
Yeah, Gunmay's triangle offense looking more like a line segment. Not so powerful quite yet.
Will he actually be able to kill one unit even? I'm not so sure. Poppy's gonna hit the
Nope.
Lucian but not kill it. Yeah, it's 64 HP from Gunmay there with 0 Ziggs and 40 gold on Krugs, I guess 50 gold after. Okay, there's the
Oh,
first
there's
Ziggs.
Ziggs.
Here's the Ziggs. Praise be, there's one Ziggs. He's probably worried about losing this round, actually.
Yeah.
So he is not opting to sell the Poppy yet. Wants to keep those Vanguards in there.
I mean, I feel like the Poppy with the it's going to be strong enough to not lose with her there.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
think if he did go for the sell, I actually am kind of confident that he actually would have lost
I
this.
would be very, very worried if he went for the sell there. So good play recognizing that he could not do that. It might end up costing 1 gold. And yeah, it does cost 1 gold because the Poppy and the Leona would have been 4 gold, but it would have lost. So
It would have been.
unfortunate
It's
there.
worth a lot more gold that he
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
sell.
yeah.
But yes, I mean you are correct.
Definitely, definitely. If he was somehow able to like randomly win, but yeah, it
Yes.
probably wouldn't have been. All right, now
Um,
it's time. It's time, Gunmay. Do it up. Roll it down.
it's time. This is
Find those
basically, they
zigs.
call the timeout, get the plan ready to go going into the next half of the game. They had us in the
Yeah.
first half, but we're gonna be picking up our units here. Grabs a couple Kobe's, grabs a couple Shacks, and see if he can set up for the rest of this one. I
Yeah.
mean, certainly he's not gonna have the same success as he did previously with this roll down.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
All
I think
right,
I think we're good.
we
We're
back.
back.
We
And
back.
we back, and we back. All right, I think we back.
Think we back as well. A little bit technical difficulties, but we are indeed back. Gunmay, we see has not hit the Ziggs 3, in fact, and is going up against Xeno, who has a demo spat as a mech player. That's a little spooky, but also spooky though is Yasuo trying to carry out of his mind.
Yeah,
Ends up,
gonna eat the snipe.
yeah, which is like it's so good actually
Yeah, it
because he
actually
has
wins the
GA.
round.
Wow, Yasuo MVP, but the team on his back though.
Yeah, we see the clutch little bomb at the end, able to save the Ziggs as well for a second longer. Yasuo gonna finish it off. The dunk onto the Caitlyn. But
Mhm. All right. Hmm. He is 6, or sorry, excuse me. He's 3 zigs away. He has 6 on board here. He's not going to have a lot of gold to work with though after wolves. Usually players would want to be at around 40 to 50 gold right now and not 30. Is also working with 50 HP, a little bit lower than he's used to working with here. Going up against H2. H2 still has that Poppy with that GA Ionic in. Going to be strong. Ionic, goodness. Spell disaster for those zigs. Can Yasuo do it though? Don't think so.
yeah, not looking like it. Looks like he'll just proc into the GA, try and get one more last breath off, but not going to be able to find anything. Gunmay's actually quite low with this composition this time, 41 HP. He needs to get it into gear if he's going to find victory at this fight night. He can drop a lot of places here with a low finish.
Yeah, he might actually not go first, which was looking very likely he would after the first 2 games, but if Gummy doesn't hit here, it's gonna spell disaster. And a player like I believe who is 4 points away, it was H2. Xeno was 5 points away. So those couple of players as well as the couple below them as well, weren't too far away. Could end up sneaking past. Gunmay didn't get a tier there, is rolling. For now is not hitting. Okay, one Malphite. Jinx,
Onto
that's a good
Jinx, that's
roll.
important.
Okay, these rolls are decent. Not terrible. It's starting to become terrible.
Really
Increasingly
bad?
becoming terrible. Oh no. Gunmay. If he doesn't hit here, this game is doomed. Needs one more.
Oh
Nah.
boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Picks up a couple of E's there just for the E2. Going up against Doublezz, who is pretty strong currently. Pretty strong. Gunmay typing in chat some about 4-1, 8 mouths, 8 zigs. Think he kicked W'd in there too.
Yep. Yep. 28 HP for Gunmay. No gold.
Nope.
So if
This
he
is
doesn't
looking like a fatty.
naturally hit, yeah, yeah, looking
Turns
real
out
bad.
this comp has very high highs and very low lows, it seems. Obviously, Gunmay, a little bit unfortunate. I believe at around 4-1, you usually should be able to hit your units. He was low because he didn't hit initially. So now is the time, and he still didn't.
Looking
Looks
like
like, yeah.
Gunmay might blow a 3-1 lead.
Yep. It's looking exactly like that actually right now. Like
It's looking like he
I
might
don't
drop in
think
the
he can
8th
come
here.
back. I actually don't think he can come back at this point. He's gonna lose this round probably and be below 20 HP. Looking at doubles here versus Jose. Focusing on this for a second. Aurelia 2 there for Jose. Pretty strong. Kale 1 trying to do work though. And it is. Wow. Okay. Doubles taking out Jose in that round. Doubles on a few win streak. We see a lot of Kale in these games, and Kale being a composition that seems very, very strong. No matter kind of like what you put with it. You could put 2 Chrono, you could put 3 Cyber, 3 Blade Master with it, could put 4 Chronos with it, but Kale always seems to perform. Just a really solid unit.
Yeah, I mean, Kale has been solid kind of throughout Galaxies, I want to say. I haven't felt like there was a patch
Yeah.
where you couldn't play Kale.
Mhm.
There were maybe some where she was less prominent, but I don't. I'm trying to recall a patch where it was just like not possible to play Kale, and I can't think of one. I feel like she's been relevant throughout all of Galaxies, always been solid. Not necessarily the best comp, but also always one that you can look to. And yet again, tonight on this patch on 10.10, we see her doing it, being a powerful composition yet again.
That we do. I mean, towards the beginning, Kale wasn't really used that much just because Rebels were so prevalent and Rebels were like what everyone was playing.
Right.
But yeah, but after that, Kale, she wasn't even like a bad unit then. She just like wasn't as good. But for the past few patches, for the past while, Kale's been super, super solid. Ever since those Kale Chrono comps started popping up, she's really solidified herself as a staple, as a 4-cost carry here. Speaking of 4-cost carries, we see Socks with a Jinx going for some blasters
Yeah.
here. Cybernetics as well, and he's on 100 HP. Socks doing what he does best, win streaking early game.
Yeah, I was gonna mention, quietly, since of course, we missed a little bit of the game, but very quietly, Sox has just kind of been sitting at 100 HP for, I mean, how many rounds are we at now? This is
So
I'm
what
not
is
gonna
it,
do caster
13
math.
streak? I
I'm
don't
not
know.
gonna.
I want
Four
to
dash
say,
four is like,
yeah,
you know
13
what?
streak.
13. Yep, 13 streak hasn't lost. It's too late for
Nope.
this. But yeah, he's still looking very strong too. His board is still very powerful. He's
Oh
got the
yeah.
4 blaster. If he can find this tier 2 Jinx, I mean, he's golden as he goes on into the late game. I think Sox has a really
Ooh.
good case to win this one. And those fringe cases where Sox places pretty high are maybe coming to fruition here, especially with Gunmay being on 4 HP.
Yeah. Did Gummy even hit yet? I don't even know. We see Socks versus H2 here. Scouting around as well. Wanting to keep tabs of what everyone is up to here.
Is Gunmay just gonna be dead? That's kind of the question right now.
Probably.
Yeah, there he
H2,
is.
not
Fast
yet.
eighth.
He got eliminated at 4-5, 2 rounds before Raptors. That is very fast to die. Gunmay seemed to blow the lead. Went back to his comfort of the comp and just didn't hit. Damn. That's kinda crazy, actually. The low lows and the high highs. Like, going first, I can understand game number 3, you don't get the comp, you know, you have, like, a little bit unfortunate game, but then going to game number 4, man, H2, Xeno, Paolo, Sox,
The
all
door
could
is
do
open.
it. The door is open. Like, this is the world where Sox could win tonight. Gunmay needed to get exactly 8th place, and, you know, it depends on some other placements as well, but Sox, if he gets first here, could theoretically win after going to this game being 5th place.
Yeah, yeah, it absolutely could happen. Uh, the odds are still not in his favor for first, but it's definitely this is kind of that galaxy where that
Yeah.
could happen.
Mhm.
Uh, for lack of a better term, and also thematic, but it's
Maybe it's the best
definitely
term.
potentially the best term. But yeah, Sock's gonna lose finally around
Okay.
here
Lost to
to
a relic
Relic.
with the T2 Jinx. It was close still even, but yeah. Did drop there, but Sox is fine. He's chilling. He's probably gonna go fast 9. Look at Xeno here, of course. Mech, per usual. Has Demo Spat Kaisa. Has Infiltrator Kale. That's a lot of spats to work with there.
Yeah, Gunmay coming in with the raid, 8 Malphites, 8 Ziggs, just not happening for the boy Gunmay this time around. Had an amazing start, but just at the end of the day, couldn't pull through, much like the Golden State Warriors. Uh,
Unfortunate.
oh boy, blowing the 3-1 lead, but here we go. We're on
Alright, the roll
Xeno's board
down.
here.
Yeah. This
He's
is the
gonna
roll
be
down. Maybe he thinks he's strong enough to not have to roll down all the way here. He's what, 2 Annies away, 2 Kaisas away, 4 Shakos away, 1 Fizz away from tier 2, and 1 Kale away from tier 2 Kale. Okay, I mean, he's in a solid spot here. Maybe, I mean, 53 HP, can maybe take another loss or 2 before he needs or feels pressured to have to roll it all down. Gonna be a Trap Claw here going on to the Kaisa and Shojin as well. Not terrible items here. Not the best, but not terrible. Oh man,
yeah,
that mech.
that Aurelia almost popped off. It actually got a reset on that blade surge before getting stunned up, and then the mech was able to finish her off before she got to jump around and do any more damage. It's putting it pretty close here. The Chum of the Water is not actually going to land on anything, and the stun from the Rumble probably not going to be enough from that Flame Spitter. Xeno going to lose a little bit more HP here, losing to Itzyaboybeasty.
It's your boy.
2-2 Cho'Gath, picked up by Socks.
Beast, or not Beastie, excuse me, H2. Go in the same comp. Is 4 Space Pirates, 3 Dark Stars, 2 Sarks again. Rolling to try to find another Xerath or Jace. Not able to find it though. But is he strong enough? I mean, maybe. Does he make, I mean, he has to make the, well, doesn't have to make the Ludens on the GP, I guess. Could theoretically wait for like a stage 6 carousel, but will he live until then though? That's the question. Jin tearing through the mech. Kaisa gets to him though.
Yeah,
It
Kaisa.
may win. Kaisa got stunned.
She's still up though. There's still the GA available. Yeah, not going to be able to take down enough things. Does get through the GA, but
It's close.
actually got really close at the end there. That Acathian Rain almost came down. Would have
Yeah.
finished off the GP. H2 able to win that round.
Okay, there's an Ash if he wants to go snipers, but maybe not. Beastie, though, look at that Irelia. Double IE Last Whisper. So strong there. Doesn't have any items for the Echo, unfortunately, but maybe that's okay. Because a lot of the times, actually, Echo kind of ends up trolling Irelia because if Echo time stops, the Irelia Blade Surge gets canceled from the resets. So maybe if Echo just jumps in and dies, it's kind of like actually sometimes better for the Aurelia, as weird as it sounds.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
mean,
Aurelia
it
getting
may be.
pulled there, though.
There's a
Okay,
reset.
here's the
Another one.
resets.
Another one.
Oh,
There
okay,
we go.
doesn't crit
Jumping
there.
around.
Yeah,
There's the time stop. Not coming in and interrupting any of the resets, so not going to be too bad. And she's going to finish it off with 3 more. Those crits are massive from this Aurelia.
yep,
It's your boy Beastie coming through with
85%
another
crit
win.
chance. Yeah, 85% crit chance, pretty good. Players starting to get pretty low here. H2 15 HP, Doublezz 16, Relic 19. Relic was win streaking earlier, but has kind of fallen off a little bit here. Socks, though, has pushed 9, still very healthy, 70 HP. See what BC picks up here. Looks like it's going to be Ionic. Probably just puts that onto the Echo. Give him a bit of the stats there. Might as well. H2 gets a Rune Hands for the Jhin. That's going to be pretty good. No one taking the Chalice. Chalice dead
Yeah.
item. Pepe hands.
Sock's gonna grab the Swordbreaker instead.
Yeah.
Disarm
Swordbreaker at the
item.
end there for some Brawler Blasters. Xeno pushing levels now. Has hit the Annie, the Shaco, the Kaisa. Very far away from Rumble, though. And doesn't have a tier 2 Fizz still. So Xeno might get outscaled here. If he is able to econ back up, there may be this world where he hits the tier 2 or tier 3 Rumble, excuse me, but it's pretty unlikely, I would say. Especially with Rumbles being taken by H2. H2 has 3 Rumbles there. Alright, we see Relic there. Relic with double Nico's on the bench, but nothing to really Nico, though. Oh, the really good Zephyr onto the Kai'Sa, though. But the mech
Yeah,
still trying to prove its worth here.
pop up onto the Kale, and that's gonna be the Assault and Battery from Vi going across, picking her up, and that's one more Rupture from the Cho'Gath, getting plenty of damage out here, getting that pop up. Chum the Waters hitting the rest of the team, though, and that's the Demolitionist from the Rumble, trying to do enough of the stunning to finish this off. Just the Ezreal versus the Annie. Can the shield be enough from the Annie? She's not even going to
Oh,
get there. Taken down by the EMP. Xeno going to take
man.
a little bit more damage.
That fight was so close, even with the Zephyr going onto the Kai'Sa there. Like, imagine if that Kai'Sa was able to jump to the backline. Fight would have been real easy. Real easy for Xeno. H2 unfortunately falls. The GP, the Space Pirates, not able to make it work there. The mad scientist, the mad genius H2 have to go back to the labs, theorycraft up another variant of this comp here. H2 was one of the ones in
Yeah,
contention
the
of first
door
place, but
is further open for Socks.
yep,
It's
Socks, Paulo, and Xeno, was it? Yeah, I believe it was Xeno. Socks, Paulo, or Jose Paulo and Xeno. Doubles here with that kill. For Chrono variant here this time. Celestial on that Wukong. Doubles is strong, but the other kill is just outranging it though. The RFC gonna be
yeah.
taking out Doubles here. Doubles goes out in 6th, I believe. Yeah, Xeno
Yes,
drops
should be
that
6.
round, but 6th, Doubles getting on out of there. Exit game. He said go next. But we'll have to be next fight night, or not next fight night, but a couple fight nights
Go
from now,
next fight
maybe.
night.
Go next fight night, yeah.
For doubles. But yeah, Xeno could fall very soon. And then it's a 2-horse race. Socks versus Jose Paulo for that first place spot.
Mhm.
And see who can pick it up. And we'll see if Xeno can hold on a little bit longer and keep himself in it. But he's on 6 HP. He can't afford another loss.
No, he cannot. Gets a Runans from that neutrals round. Not gonna be great, but it goes onto the Shaco. It's okay. Not the worst. Relic 19 HP, theoretically could die in one hit. Jose and Beastie though win streaking. Socks did push 9, hit the MF2, hit the Jinx 2. Is also perhaps low-key going for a Cho'Gath 3 or a Vi 3 there. Has a couple of those in there. Has Aurelion Soul 2 as well. This positioning here, really, really smart positioning here by Socks. See if it gets punished though, if the Aurelia makes its way to the Jinx. Wait, Aurelia just walked away from the MF after dashing there.
Yeah. And the Vi gets in. Finally, the Relic comes back through with the resets and just jumps around, finishes it off. Sock's going to go
Yep.
down or take a bunch more damage, from
Relic went down.
Itzyaboybeasty, but Relic is out and Xeno has held on a little bit longer. He's top forward. Hold
Yep.
on
Oh,
a
man.
little bit more.
Lot of damage there to Jose. 5 HP and 6 HP, respectively, for Jose and Xeno. Socks and Beastie, however, have a couple of lives left remaining. Xeno trying to roll for that Fizz 2 has still not found it, though, making Mech all that much weaker. Only a level 6 Mech. Socks there going for both Cho'Gath 3 and Vive 3, I suppose. Has both of those on the bench there. A little bit of repositioning from Xeno at the end. Goes up against Socks. Zephyr is going to land onto the Lux, actually, not the mech.
Yeah, it's really coming down to the wire. The mech taking a lot of damage, but gets a big ultimate off. We see the Aurelion Soul still moving around, but the stun in the back line interrupted by the rupture that actually keeps that MF alive a little bit longer, but it's not going to do enough. Socks, again, losing this round. He
Yeah.
needs Xeno to go out. He needs him
Jose
out now.
Jose, wait, these scores are getting tricky here. Jose just lost.
If
So he's heading
Xeno is
for
out
first
in
points.
third and Socks gets first, Socks wins.
All right. Oh man. Down to Xeno and Socks, the race here. Itzyaboybeasty though. His cybernetics are cleaning house, it seems. Zephyr going to go into Lux here, I imagine, again. Great positioning there by Xeno. Oh no, actually, not great positioning.
Yeah, his mech gets Zephyred, and it looks like he's running away. Thinks this may be the end, but the mech's still alive. The Relia gonna look for the resets now, however, does get stunned up, but the mech is still alive, and I think Xeno's
Okay.
gonna hang on a little bit
Oh,
longer.
Socks
But
falls.
Socks has fallen, and that means that Xeno wins. Xeno is
Man,
the Fight Night champion.
that's crazy.
Beastie cannot
Xeno.
make up the ground, but Xeno rolling mech every game and does enough to find himself in the at the top of the winner circle, picking up that first place for Fight Night. But can he get first place in this game against Beastie?
Oh man, Xeno. I thought the time of mechs was over. It's not. Xeno making it work there. Yeah, Xeno wins. Beastie though fighting for top 4, I believe still. If Beastie wins, he could manage to I wasn't quite paying attention to that, but Beastie's still trying really hard right now. Shiv goes on to the tier 2 Echo. He's so strong here with this Irelia. And now the Echo 2. The Irelia goes down though, gets stunned out. Not gonna be doing enough there. And it looks like Xeno mech. Me mech.
Yeah,
No pivot. Maybe scouting, but no pivot.
a little bit of scouting actually. Some
Yeah.
actually a lot of scouting. Pretty constant scouting, in fact, but no pivot. No pivot though. No, we
No
wouldn't go
pivot.
that far.
No. Sells the
Certainly not.
MF. Doesn't want MF2. Wants to find that Aurelia 3. Aurelia 3 is the win condition now here for Beastie. He's selling his board. Try to find it. It's like some of his board at least. Sells the MF there. Gonna be moving the Zephyr, trying to Zephyr the mech there. Doesn't end up doing it. Can the Aurelia not get stunned out by the Kaisa though anymore? Seeing from Xeno's point of
Trying
view
to
here. No,
see,
that
but
Aurelia goes
no.
down.
She's gone. I don't know if there's enough damage here for Beastie. It certainly doesn't seem that way.
No, not at all. That's going to be not
Ah,
quite
one
the
more.
game. Okay, he can find the Aurelia 3 still. He actually can find it.
One more chance to find this. He's
Xeno,
got of course
yeah.
this round gets the jeweled gauntlet and the next round to see if he can find it. He just needs one more. He has this Nico's help.
Yep. Xeno does not have any Aurelias that he's denying. Just needs one more. I wonder if different positioning could help Beastie win. Maybe not Zephyring the mech and letting Aurelia just insta hit the mech to shred the armor and try to kill it. It has Bramble, of course, but I wonder if just trying to Zephyr that Kaisa is going to be better. Or maybe it's Shaco. It's not working out what he's doing right now. Okay, there
There
it
it
is.
is.
There's the Aurelia. There's the MF too. Gonna be rolling, see if he randomly hits something else. All right. Aurelia 3. Is this the difference? If anything would be the difference, it's this. It has been found. Xeno still doesn't have the tier 3 rumble, so the mech's gonna be a little bit weaker than it usually would be at this stage of the game. Stage 7-1. We've made it here.
Looks like he's going for the Kaisa.
Yeah, Zephyr ended up going onto what? Let's see. It looks like the Kaisa. No, it's the
Nope,
Kale.
got the
It's
Kale
the Kale.
instead.
Sorry, the Aurelia.
But the Aurelia reset and gets the Kaisa.
Oh,
So the
gets
Kaisa's
the
gone. I
Kaisa.
mean, that's the difference. That's the
The
difference
trap
maker right
pod
there.
proc, yeah, but it was not enough. Man. Aurelia 3.
Beastie
21k
gonna
damage there,
pick
22k almost.
up that first place, but 8 points going to Xeno for second. Gonna put him at 26, and that's gonna put him in first place for tonight's Fight Night Rising. Gunmay gonna come in second. Jose Paulo gonna come in third. And it looks like it'll be Socks rounding it out in fourth place. But congratulations to Xeno. Someone we weren't necessarily looking at as the one who was going to win, just kind of quietly having good placements, consistent placements every single round playing mech, and
Yeah, man.
comes away with the win at the end.
This is some of the closest scores that we've ever seen on Fight Night. There's only a 5-point difference between first and sixth place here. Xeno up able to come out on top there though. But yeah, H2Beastie 21 points, Sox 22. Man, this was a really, really close one. I think we'll be having an interview with Xeno. Xeno, are you there?
Yeah. Do you want me to turn on my camera?
No, I believe that will be okay without. But Zeno, congratulations on getting that first place victory with Mech. You know, me Mech every game. I just want to open up with the question: do you think Mech is still, one of the strongest sort of things that you can go right now? One of the strongest comps.
I definitely think it's still strong, just because other things got nerfed. I would put it around A tier because it's pretty easy to top four if you're solo and you don't low roll and you do hit your fizz. But it really won't win most of the lobbies, as you could see from my gameplay. Like I mostly just played for top fours.
Yeah, definitely. I'm top forward pretty much every game. I think there was a fifth place in game number two, but besides that, third, and second. Were you going into last game, like thinking about, okay, yeah, if I place well, I can win, or were you kind of thinking that, if Gunmay plays well, maybe Gunmay wins? Kind of how was
I'm
your
gonna be
mindset there?
honest. I didn't really look at the points. My chat kind of just told me I was in second. I was like, huh? Because I really didn't know how the points worked. So I was just playing my game and then just wanted to see like how far and how well I could do, just without worrying about like placements.
Yeah, definitely. Having that pressure off of you, just playing as well as you can, playing your style, and it worked out well enough for you to, get first place. Congrats again, Casanova. Do you have any questions here for Zeno?
Yeah, I mean, of course, played Mech all 4 games. I'm just curious if Mech is kind of the main go-to comfort for you, or did you come into this lobby and see, hey, no other Mech players, this might be a chance to just get it uncontested 4 times in a row? What was kind of your strategy coming in?
Well, I've been kind of one tricking mech for like the past 2, 3 patches, so you already fucking know I'm playing mech. I don't
Hell
care if
yeah,
I'm
dude.
contested.
Uncontested, even
Oh,
better. Yeah. Do you
oh
think mech is
boy.
balanced right now? I guess like you said, it's like A tier. So does that mean that you think it's balanced?
It's just like really weird because it's like very lobby dependent, right? Like sometimes your
Hmm.
mech will just get destroyed and then like it's pretty much useless because the 3 mech pilot units are like they're like they add up into like one total unit combined. So it's like
Yeah.
really weird of how to evaluate mech because it depends on a lot about like how you're gearing ults. And I think the main problem with mech was Kaisa, just because of how Kaisa can abuse items and can abuse the infiltrator trait. I think
Yeah.
that's a real problem with mech than compared to like this beefy frontline because no other composition can abuse mech infiltrators as well as Kaisa. Then like mech Sork's kind of bad, mech Void's pretty bad, but mech
Yeah.
infiltrator's the only good version.
Yeah, definitely. We saw game one, H2 try to go a little bit of mech with whatever he was running there, but didn't really work out well for him. But no, I think that's really good insight, really valuable. So yeah, thank you and congrats again. That's gonna be it for me, Cass, unless you have anything else.
No, that's it for me, man. Just again, congratulations on taking this lobby. Hopefully, we'll see you next week for yet another Fight Night Rising.
All right. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you. Do you have any final shout outs, last words, anything like that?
Uh, just basically shout out to people who decided to watch me over the other competitors. So I guess just thank you to my viewers and my friends for keeping me up with what's meta.
Yeah, definitely. Congrats again. Well said, Xeno, and we will see you next week.
All right, thank you.
All right, that will do it here for us tonight at Fight Night Rising. We had some great games, a little bit of the Kobe and the Shaq leading out the gates, but it fell short, unfortunately. Blew the lead. But we will catch you all next week for some more Fight Night. Peace out from myself and Casanova.
Yeah, great to have you all here. Shout outs once again to Juked GG. Make sure to check them out. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week.